Whew. Hey, what's going on, Mojo? Little smoke break. The zombies are coming out. No, you good, doggies. Not much, just chilling, bro. Uh, on a little smoke break. I didn't even see you, when you come in. What's going on, Alan? Hopefully y'all, you know, had a good day. Having a good day. I went out yesterday, lots of zombies. Yeah, they're everywhere, bro. They're everywhere. This planet is just not the same. I don't think it'll ever go back to the way it used to be. Too many, too many, events, so to speak. Something good has got to come out of it, though. Lots of new people on the chat. I think I noticed a couple of them. Well, I know I noticed a couple of them. I didn't really notice too many, though. But you know, there's a targeted individual just discovering what they're in. There's gonna be a whole lot of researching and a whole lot of new people. That's for sure. This program is like jail. There's always gonna be a fresh, a fresh face. I want non-targeted individuals to know as well. Yeah, definitely, definitely, bro. Those are really, you know, if there was anyone to ever be able to help us out of this situation, I mean, other than God, it would be somebody, um, you know, that's a non-target. their voices are gonna be heard way before our voices are heard. They don't even wanna. Motherfuckers don't even want us to open our mouths. Look, they coming out. They coming out. It's starting to pop out of nowhere. Ugh. Like fucking rats. Don't feed the rats. Hey, what's going on, spiritual? Another day in beautiful the beautiful matrix. Just standing in the middle of nowhere. Fucking goofies, man. Ugh, literally. I know a lot of my perps now. They are homeless people and possibly targeted as well in different ways. Oh, no doubt, bro. No doubt. These motherfuckers to speak. San Jose Goofies. Fucking rats everywhere, man. Oh yeah, there goes the cop right there. Doing a patrol. Making sure these perks are doing their job. Oh, yeah, buddy. The more, the amount of perps after one person would scare most people, especially when your neighbors do it as well as 24/7. Oh yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. This shit would, a person that doesn't know what they're going through. Man, bro, that when that hey, chill out. That suicide, that suicide feeling that that you're all alone in this world. Like if you're man, you gotta be pretty strong to fucking beat that feeling. I think one of the only things that helped me. I don't think I would have did it anyways, but I know one of the things that definitely prevents me from committing suicide is I can't cause pain to myself. I don't even, there's no way in the world I could do that. Shit, I would if I had diabetes. I don't even think I would be able to give myself a fucking, you know, a diabetes prick, one of those finger pricks. Like if somebody hits me or like if like somebody inflicts pain, like it's different than me doing it on myself. For some reason. Yeah, that's the way reality boot camp. Reality boot camp. We've been asleep for so long. God said it's time to wake up. Time to see what you're really surrounded by. You can either choose to join or rebel. I know I'm rebelling like a motherfucker. Somebody's handler. Nobody's on the streets right now. If you see somebody driving a car, well, you might have your odds and ends of people coming in from out of town or getting off of work or some shit like that. But anybody pretty much driving these fucking downtown streets right now is a handler or a fucking perp. Sticking out like sore thumbs. Why do they do it? There's no telling, Angelo. It could be many different reasons. Number one reason I would say would be money, control. Money, control. Probably a few other factors in it. But those are two guaranteed. It's almost like how they do in China, the social credit. Got everybody snitching on each other and shit. Running around town snitching on each other and, getting some type of credit. Look at this shit. Oh no, they reversed it on me. Oh, they reversed it on me. They got the lady with a boy head looking like a dude with breasts. Instead of the bearded lady, they got the oh no, she bigger than dude too. Hey, Monk, come here, dude. You guys can't be fighting. Nah, you get back there. You get back there. You get up here. Right there, buddy. We ain't gonna do that fighting. Oh man, they brought out the bearded oh Lord, man. Sorry about that, y'all. See, you're gonna mess stuff up, dude. Sorry about that. The dog tripped over the cord. Oh. I'm sorry. It's legitimate. Shit. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me see. The amount of purpose. Okay. Definite. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry, you guys. It's legitimate. Definitely evil. Pure evil. Pure evil. I never thought. I mean, I knew it was like, some fucked up people in the world. But I never would have thought that, the majority of people will tear down a fucking person's life with a smile on their face. And when they don't even think, like, what if the shoe was on the other foot? That's the thing they need to think about, is what if the shoe was on the other foot? Wouldn't it be so fun? They be crying, calling the police, fucking about to commit suicide, types of shit. No, she's a booty bandit. She's a booty bandit. Hey, bro, quit having your booty bandits come in front of my van like that, man. I know you guys work for the feds, man. Quit having the booty bandits come by my van. You're a handler or something? You. I know you don't know what I'm talking about, but you quit having your guy friend or your woman guy friend or whatever. I don't know what it is, but you keep having that person come over by my van doing all that booty shit. All right, you have a nice day, all right? I don't understand. I don't know. She's hard-headed. I hear you, brother. Hey, cause look. Yeah, so even though I'm from the family, she was screaming, I don't want that. I don't want no cops around. I got pulled over because the brother's acting crazy. I got pulled over. I hear you, brother. We good. All right. Mo, no, you don't know, huh? I don't know nobody really. All right. I didn't know you were here too right now. All right. control. Cheers from Portland, Oregon. Hey, cheers, Scott. 5D. Cheers from Portland, Oregon, where the new city motto is keep it boring in the streets and weird between. Boring in the streets and weird between the sheets. I don't know if I like that motto right there. Bored in the streets sounds good. And bored in the streets. Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Life is a beautiful thing, man, when you don't have to deal with a bunch of fucking weirdos. But it's still beautiful. It's still beautiful. You gotta give it credit where the credit is due. It's just the people in it, man. You got good people and you got bad people. Unfortunately, there's more bad people than good people. Very, 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 very unfortunate. Notice the backpack. Wanted me to see the backpack. Got the nice red bright jacket on. FBI informant. The FBI informant's normal garb. Like they must be afraid of Nappy or something. Nah, they're not afraid of me. One thing I'm always wondering about is how does Nappy not get in physical altercations with those people? It's like he is impervious to them. No, it's not that. I've been stabbed before. I've been jumped before. But I'm definitely not superhuman. They can definitely touch me. But, I'm not just gonna let them fucking get away with it. But, not just gonna let them punch on me. But I can definitely get my ass whooped. And then you gotta think, look at the people we're dealing with. We're dealing with cowards. Anybody who fucking works with the fucking, well, I'm not gonna say necessarily they can't fight, but, for the most part, anybody that works with the police is a coward. But, yeah, they're definitely not afraid of me, I don't think. It helped me hold a couple of these mushrooms. I'm good on the mushrooms, buddy. No hallucinations for me. But honorable nation will find some way that should become a turn into modern man. There you go, spitting some of that 48 laws of power. Pro tip: make sure cops are actually coming first. Make sure. Uh, I beat up several perps on the sneak tip, but the handlers always seem to see. Hey, you never know, man. No, that's crazy. How the hell did perhaps President? I get the feeling that perps will switch sides for a buck or two, though, which is scary when you think about implications of that. Definitely. Just imagine what they'll fucking. Just imagine, what they'll do to get a fucking some dirt on us and shit. Like, to earn an extra couple dollars. Like, these motherfuckers would testify on some bullshit. Say they saw you kill somebody or some shit like that. Say they seen you walking away from the crime scene. Dirty motherfuckers, man. Oh, Lord. They do. They try to do that little music shit now. They've been doing their little, that like I did on the dude with the bald head host. They be trying to come and send their little messages through the music now. Damn, that's crazy, man. It's like 3 lighters. A lone perp. Wait. Hey, top of the morning, mischievous. A lone perp was doing directed conversation at me one night. I followed him to the bus station and bodied the fuck out of him. Walked through quick and smooth. I had drove past, mad, but didn't do anything. Oh, they're playing some fucking Lady Gaga or something. That's them right there again. I swear, man, I don't know how I keep losing lighters, man. I just had that shit. I just literally had it. Oh shit, we got one. Huh? What? What happened? Mhm. You don't got a charger for it?
Yeah,
It's
right
stuck.
here.
Oh, okay. And it's legitimate.
Yeah,
It don't got a lock on it.
no. You gotta fill out the questionnaire and stuff.
The questionnaire. You got the questionnaire.
It says it right there. It says the date, all this sort of shit. It comes off too, the keyboard, so it's like one of those ones you touch. Alright?
Oh, you dropped it. That's why.
Yeah. Oh no, you can take it off the board. It comes like all the way off. Like so you don't have to use a keyboard. You can use your fingers.
You got a pen?
Do I got a pen? No.
I'm gonna write.
Send me a cigarette, yeah?
I'll buy it off you, but I need you to write me a bill of sale.
Oh, here. Alright.
All right, scrap. All right, come on, y'all. Scrap, come on, yeah. I don't know if you want it.
You want a cigarette?
Hey, chill out, man. No more. No more.
Hey, can I see you in a little while?
What?
I'll be around here. See me? Do you see me around here?
I kind of need it now, man. Hey, because I don't want to
I'm
get.
gonna go across the street. I'll come right back. Hey, you gonna be here?
You got nah.
Oh,
nah.
okay. Let me see this here. Hey, just give me a piece of paper now then. Let me see
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna sit here.
Don't write it on the card though.
Right here?
Nah, go just write it on like somewhere over there. What's the Nappy? Remember the guy who was talking to you? Uh, remember the guy who was talking to you on the bench about giving them gift cards? Oh no, I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't seen that dude in a while. Oh, all white. That's a new one. Um, I haven't seen that dude in a while. I seen him a couple of times after the interview, but I still it's been years. Everyone, all of the old pioneer skills that were used for survival, farming, hunting, and protecting needs to be gathered. I started searching and noticed that there are a lot of things happening that will make those skills very useful. Definitely, man. Those skills right there are like the most valuable skills. That's like taking it all the way to the beginning before all this shit came in and we got lazy. The world is lazy, man. We're lazy out here, bro. All of us. Unless we eat rats out of the gutter. Never. Fuck that shit. I'm glad I don't eat meat. Excuse me, that's legitimate. I'm glad I don't eat meat now, knowing that all the shit they put in meat right now, baby fetus and fucking fuck, baby fetus. I just think some of those places where you be buying your food and they be giving you mystery meat and shit. You don't know what kind of meat it is. Fuck that. The lockdown, it's already lifted in Atlanta here. The lockdown is going to be lifted eventually because the main thing for this was to keep people on their home. It's for the 5G grid to go up and for them to mess up the economy. Yeah, Atlanta is already, I believe, going to be off if they're not already off pretty soon. Within a couple of days. Everybody's tripping off that shit that they're saying, like they're trying to say because Atlanta is populated with more black people than anywhere else, that's why they're doing it. So it's a lot of back and forth on the internet about that right now. We'll know if motherfuckers start dropping like flies. When we'll know. They're probably doing that. So they can have an excuse. They're probably finna uplift that 5G out there. Let that 5G do its thing. And say, oh, it's our mistake. We let people off lockdown too early. Well, fucking conniving motherfuckers, man. Conniving and shit. Does Nappy have? No, I got three. Mother, father, and son. I started out with two. And then one of the people that I gave it, one of the puppies to, I went to jail. Excuse me, that's legitimate. And I haven't seen her, she's been gone for about 3 or 4 years. I was gonna get rid of him, but I got too attached. I got attached to him and shit, so it's got 3 dogs now. He got a booty bandit. Look at that. He's doing his thing too. He's doing the booty bandit for real. Oh, he just wanted to do the booty bandit. The clowns are out. Hey man, hey, when you do that, you can't be sticking your butt out so far. You're gonna fall on your face. Oh man. Look at him smoking crystal, doing booty bandit shit. Like it's legal. All in the fucking like it's legal. Let me do some shit like that. Not that I would, but I'm just saying, let me sit down right there. The police would be swooping up left and right. Cameras everywhere. Oh man. It's legal. Look at this shit. Police let him be out here tweaking and shit and causing havoc. The handlers be riding by giving them all fucking tweak. I believe they have this whole thing set up to where they're taking away food for most and they're secretly keeping food to the side, distributing to the perps. Word got out that this is what's gonna happen with the oil. I wouldn't doubt it, man. I wouldn't doubt it. Evil shit, brother. Evil shit. Oh, you didn't know that, man? Baby fetus, man. It's in everything, especially your meat. Fast food meat, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Crack one of those chicken McNuggets open and look how slimy that shit is. That shit, when they break that shit on TV, that shit look like some real fucking tender chicken. You break that shit up in fucking McDonald's, that shit's all slimy and shit. Oh man, that shit's in everything. It's even it's public knowledge. They put baby fetus in food. It's in Coca-Cola. They got baby fetus in Coca-Cola. Um, all vaccines carry baby fetus in them. Yep, they're definitely they're not. I'm not saying all meat. I'm specific meats though. Some meats definitely. People already fucking eat babies and shit. It was this lady on some fuck in one of those senator meetings type thing where the city comes out and they all the politicians and shit are in one room. There was this lady that looked like she was fucking inbred. She was all fucked up, and she was like, "We gotta start eating the babies." We gotta start eating the babies. There's too much CO2 in the air. Crazy ass motherfucker. You already eating babies. You trying to make it legal. That's what you're trying to do. you eat them already, motherfucker. You could tell by the way she was pleading for that shit. Mm, exactly. It's crazy, man. All them politicians and shit that you be seeing with the black eyes and shit, like that's from drinking fucking baby's blood. The adrenaline and blood mixture gets them high. The adrenaline from and it makes them look young. It's not a permanent make them look young thing. Once they come down from that shit, they look really old. They look older than they looked before. So it gets them addicted. And when they're coming down off of it, they get that black eye. Either their eyes are real dark on the low, on under their eyes, like they got no sleep, or like they got punched, or it's like fucking a big ass fucking like bruise on the side of their cheeks and shit. Nasty motherfuckers, man. They eat babies like we eat fish. Fucking hook them all up in the fucking, you know, hook them up and fucking all in the while they're in the womb and shit. Tear them all apart. Fucking yank them out with hooks and shit. Fucking Democrats, man. I'm not on anybody's side though. I'm not no politician, but those are the only people that fight for that fucking child abortion shit, man. I could see if someone gets raped, by like a family member or by like just gets raped, period. I could see if somebody gets raped. But, if you're gonna do that, you should have to do that shit within a fucking before that baby develops and can feel that shit. And then, if you just if you're fucking out there having sex and shit and you get pregnant by accident, then that's your fucking fault. You gotta have that baby. You don't have to keep it, like you can give it up for adoption, but like, you should have to have that baby. If you're fucking old enough to make the decision to have sex, but that's just opinion though, so excuse me, listen um got a mask. No. But I'm glad he did have it on though. We got a one headlight bandit coming up. The fuck? I could have. Did he stop? I probably turned. You gotta have them in all four corners of your home. Also, keep on in the garden because it helps food plants grow. Where you find out about baby fetus, bro? Um, well, I actually, when I first heard about it, I heard it from this dude by the name of 13th Son. Actually, it was somebody he helped me a lot through my targeting and shit. Like I don't know if I don't think he's targeted individual, but he's a spiritual, real spiritual, and he said that's one of the reasons that we need to quit eating meat is because they're putting baby. He used to work. He used to be in the he was in the military, and they were like he said he named a few products that they put baby fetus in. Coca-Cola was one of them. He said they put it in meat. And, I didn't believe that shit at first. I mean, maybe one place, but he said they were doing I really didn't believe they were putting it in Coca-Cola. But I researched that shit and they put it in Coke. They put it in fucking, they put a lot of shit. Like in Doritos chips is fucking bat shit. They put bat shit on Doritos for the flavor. Yeah, man, I learned a lot of shit about food and shit. The shit we shouldn't eat. I mean, I know we're supposed to not eat a lot of shit that we eat anyways, but I'm talking about as far as like unnatural shit is put in food, and then they hide that shit with different fucking exotic ass names and shit like Charichura or some long ass fucking name that you can't even pronounce. Yep. Yep. All you gotta do is Google it. Google that shit, and you'll see. They put it in vaccines. Almost all vaccines they put it in. Uh, Word. Yeah, you're right about that. Adrenochrome. Yeah, adrenochrome. Yep. Abortion has a very huge. I just and I just learned about. I mean, I always knew like they sacrifice babies and shit like that, and did what they did with the organs and shit. But another targeted individual put me up on the whole adrenochrome thing, and I started researching that shit. And man, it's sad, man. That's why they're kidnapping all these fucking little kids like that. Like I thought it was like organ and child trafficking and shit, which it still is, but you know, um, and it doesn't make it any better. But you know, they just have to go through worse pain when they do them with the adrenochrome, because the kids have to be alive, and then they fucking gotta beat them. They beat the kids and fucking, they rape them, and they get them as scared as they can get them, and then they stick a fucking needle in them and fucking in some vein wherever the adrenochrome is, they stick it in there and they, they take out the blood, and that's the blood with the adrenaline from the kid being fucking scared and terrorized and shit. They drink that shit, makes them look young. Fucking Tom Cruise is on that shit heavy. Um, fucking a lot of these people that you see that be looking young and shit is not from plastic surgery. Like, you can tell plastic surgery. These people be looking like they're fucking, they look young. They look real fucking young, but their skin just looks fucking like you could tell they're old. It's like you could tell, but their skin is just, you have to see it. You have to see it. I can't really explain it. Not a beautiful thing at all. At all, at all, at all. That's why Planned Parenthood is so powerful and has so much money. You know? It's sad, bro. It's fucking sad shit, man. And see, that's another thing. Going through this program like it's bad. It's very bad, but just think if you were one of those kids and shit, like having to go through that shit. They do that shit, they fucking terrorize you. And not just once. Like, you gotta go through that shit. You gotta fucking constantly go through that shit till they get tired of you. And then you end up found in a ditch if you're not lucky and someone finds you. Well, you'll be lucky to end up in a ditch because it's gonna be fucked up to live with all that shit. Like, mentally, you don't wanna live. You don't wanna be a kid growing up with that shit in your head. Fucking people beating, raping, and extracting blood from you and shit. Grown ups, adults, old perverts and shit. Nah, you don't want to go through that. Do you know about Flat Earth? Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I hear about it. I don't know about the round. I don't, that's. No, I mean, I don't understand the importance of it. But, I mean, if I had to guess, or not guess, but what makes more sense to me is it being flat, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. Um, any fellow TRs that are interested in getting off the grid when I make my move is welcome to join. The more the better, cause things are gonna get intense later. Uh, and things will not be the same. I I'm definitely interested, bro. If if you're talking about like the mountains or some shit like that, I don't think I want to go to no woods or no shit like that, no forest. Unless it's like in the mountain, I don't want to be down here like on the flatland like that. Anybody get stimulus check yet? Nah, I put in. I filed for the non. I filed to see for the non-filers. I filled out the application. I doubt I'll get it. I just did it to do it. If it happens, it happens. If not, they still haven't. They haven't gotten back to me, or they haven't let me know. They haven't told me anything. Yep, we got one. We got one. Just got out of that car. Mischievous when it starts to go down. Full fact and Snipes tried to dismiss baby theories, so probably they are true because everything seems false. Because the pure non-glycans has more calcium or something, that's why Clintons tried to kidnap kids from Haiti. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about them doing that. Sick fucking people, man. Sick fucking people, man. I hate having to fucking. We get locked up for petty shit like fucking stealing and shit. And you have these fucking weirdos kidnapping kids and torturing them and fucking just getting away with it, smiling and waving at everybody and shit. Like it's fucking cool. Like, fuck, man. Hate that shit, man. Pisses me off, dude. And we sit here and vote for these fucking weirdos. We fucking vote for them. Like, not that voting means anything, but like, just the fucking audacity that we would fucking take the time out our day to vote for these baby eating motherfuckers and shit. And go to war with each other behind them and shit. Fucking claiming Democrat and Republican and liberal and all this fucking weird shit. Fucking weird. Like, motherfuckers really want to be a part of the club. They want to be a part of the club so much that they think their fucking votes count. Crazy, man. Like they think anything's gonna be done for them. And then, like what I can say about, what I can say about Trump, no matter what anybody says, and I don't like no politicians really, but no matter what anybody says, fucking Trump, like he might not have brought everything to forefront what he said he was gonna get done, but he got a lot of people fucking jobs. Like he brought this economy back from fucking shit. It shot back down like a motherfucker now, but like we were fucking, our economy was pretty good. It was way better than it was, and it wasn't no fucking, oh shit. can't be mad at that. Found the views exactly. Not good though. Not good at all. Creepy joke. Creepy joke. Hey, who was that? Was that Joe Biden? I seen a thing. It was either Joe Biden or the other dude. I think it was Joe Biden though, fucking touching on all those kids and shit, fucking kissing them and shit, fucking putting his lips on their fucking hair and looking like he's smelling their fucking hair, taking pictures and shit. Oh, putting his hand like holding the little girls across, like the little girl would be in front of him and he's fucking like pulling her back on him and shit while he got his arm fucking wrapped around her chest, but it looks like an innocent picture unless you fucking look into what it really is. It looks innocent. It looks like some fucking, politician fucking, take it because it's a big group picture. It's like 10, 15 motherfuckers in the picture and shit. Kids and grown people. But then politicians, they be putting their fucking kids up to be fucking passed around with each other and shit. So this old fucking weirdo got Suzanne. It's not funny, but shit. How do you fucking How do you do that shit when you know that picture is gonna? It's bad enough you're doing it, but when you know that picture is gonna be circulating around like that, people are gonna put shit together. You're fucking pulling a little girl, probably about 8, 9, 10 at the most, pulling her back on you with your fucking arm wrapped around. In the video, it's worse because he's like, come here, come here, come here. He's fucking putting his fucking lips on her hair and fucking smelling her hair and shit. You could tell the girl was uncomfortable and shit. Fucking insane, man. Fucking pedophiles. So, when you guys be electing your governors and shit, don't ask yourself, don't say which governor am I gonna elect, or which politician am I gonna elect. Ask yourself which pedophile you're gonna elect, cause 9 times out of 10, all the motherfuckers is fucking with kids and shit, drinking their blood and then all of them motherfuckers, all their kids, like I be watching them when I do watch those fucking Senate things, like the debates and shit like that. All the little kids, it's not funny, but all the little kids on that shit be looking like they're fucking inbred and shit. Some of them be having Down syndrome and shit. Some of them, they don't look like normal and shit. Like little beady cross eyes and shit. Like, it's not funny, but yeah. It's just a nasty mix of people, man. From the inside out. I hear Earth is only flat in the second dimension. Where did you hear about that, Minority? I want to learn. I'm trying to learn more about the dimensions and shit. I'm trying to find something. Excuse me, that's legitimate. I'm trying to find something. You know, I'm interested in finding out. If there's like different like dimensions, but like I know there's probably different dimensions, but I want to know like Is there, am I in a different dimension but living, like, is there a bunch of different dimensions and, I'm in a different situation in every dimension? Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be, like, I'm out here in this dimension. Could I be, am I rich in another dimension? Am I a fucking construction worker? Am I, whatever else in a different dimension and shit? And then does anything that I do in this dimension or anything that the other person does in the other dimension affect my situation in this dimension? I can't find no shit like that though. I can't. I've been looking on YouTube. Like I'll find people who talk about dimensions and shit, but they don't really get deep into it like that. See, like software. I think they were using fucking I think they were using frequency or I think they were using frequency weapons or whatever on whatever her name is, Hillary Clinton, during the election and shit, when she was falling out and she was gasping all the time, like doing all that fucking coughing and shit. Like I didn't really think about that till like about a week ago. I was like, that was because I was thinking about how much she was coughing and fucking, she passed out a couple of times and shit. I was like, oh, they was probably using the frequency weapons on her and shit. Oh my god. This guy has a dress, a skirt, or some shorts that look like a skirt. He looks like a woman. Or he's making himself look like a woman. Lord. Hey, what's going on, Triple Stacks? How do you think you should know for sure if you are a TI or not? How do you think you should know for sure if you're a TI or not? And would they ever physically assault you or harass any of your family members? Definitely. You'll know. There's no way in the world unless they're covert. I think what it is they stay covert and then they slowly roll it out on you. They slowly roll that shit out on you, You'll see little certain shit that pops up, little weird shit, but you won't think nothing of it. You just be like, and then you start seeing it every day. Like maybe for instance, you'll hear somebody burn rubber at like 1 o'clock in your neighborhood. If you're on, say you're in a gated community, you'll hear somebody burn rubber in your neighborhood watch area or whatever. And you be like, I know that. What the fuck? Don't nobody do that shit around here. And then you'll fucking hear that shit again, maybe like a couple of nights later. And then you'll fucking maybe see, you know, uh, uh, you know, a lady arguing with her husband and shit, or screaming like really loud, like at the top of her lungs and shit. And they're fucking fighting and shit. Like, and then you'll see that shit just sprinkled out throughout your fucking week or whatever. And that's when you be like, okay, yeah, something's weird. It's like something like this shit is weird. This shit is happening too much. And then they they'll completely roll it out on you, and then you'll know. You'll definitely know. There's no way in the world you won't. Especially now that you've been fucking tuned into our fucking channel, like there's no fucking way in the world you can't. You won't be able to figure it out. And they definitely physically assault you. They stab me, and I've been like jumped, like jump, like jump. Yeah, really, really bad. The kids look so. Oh yeah, you saw that shit, man. The kids be looking uncomfortable, bro, when they be touching on them. And the one that I seen, she was like a little Asian girl, but her family, her mom and her dad were in the picture too, and they were just letting them fucking grab all on their fucking kid like that, and fucking just fucking stick his nasty ass fucking boogered nose in her fucking hair and just smell her hair like she was his precious fucking jewel or some shit. Like she was his own fucking kid and shit. Pushing him all pushing her all close to her fucking, you know, arm hooked all around. Ugh. The average motherfucker would have fucking get your fucking hands off my kid like that, dude. What the hell is wrong with you, dude? These motherfuckers just looking all at him uncomfortably and shit. Fucking dad is probably a coward, has a job in the Senate or some shit, you know, and is afraid to say anything to him because he don't want to lose his job. So they put their fucking kids up and let their fucking kids get abused. Some fucking parents, I tell you. But then it's not really hard to, you know, just being a target. I've seen so many parents put their kids on the front line. It's fucking ridiculous. No. Life has definitely changed. Or actually, should I say, reality has been fucking presented. Joe's a neck sniffer. Oh yeah, I didn't see nothing with the necks, but yeah, man, if he sniffs the necks anything like he sniffs the head, not good. Not fucking good at all. Not good at all. Fucking um a statute, not a statute, but child molestation right there. Practically child molestation right there. Like that fool should go to jail, and the mom and dad should go to fucking jail for letting him do that. No, for a neck bite. The guy's crazy, man. The governor of Nevada is delusional. Yeah, definitely don't doubt that. All these motherfuckers, I'm telling you, like, all these politician people, I think they're inbreds, man. They're like the fucking queen. Like how the queen they fucking marrying the family and shit. And fucking inbreed, so they're the only ones that can benefit from to the family fortune. They don't want no outside people to inherit any of their kingdom and shit. So they fucking, they make cousins with each other and shit. They pick their fucking. Oh, it's not funny, man, but it's crazy, man. But they be picking their wives and shit when they're fucking, little ass girls and shit. They be like, okay, I'm gonna marry her when she's, and they fucking, fuck. Oh, you gotta be a pervert for that shit. Like you literally gotta be a fucking pervert to look at a young kid and be able to see a future wife in her. Like you gotta. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? Are you fucking serious, man? I mean, this kid doesn't even have her features in yet. Like, she's not even gonna look close. She's not gonna look like what? Like, people are crazy, man. People are fucking just out there, man. And they say like these are the people that are in power, you guys. These are the people that are fucking running this country. These are the fucking people that fuck, man. And we get committed to fucking mental institutions and shit. It's like if you're normal, you're crazy. If you're crazy, you're normal. Oh, these people do it all, man. Drink blood, touch kids, eat kids. Fuck. Watch 10th Dimension. Okay, I'll check that out. 10th Dimension. There's different dimensions within the world we live in that's invisible to us. Yeah. I definitely know that. I definitely believe that. We're just we're on a whole different frequency. I just want to know, like, am I in that other? Am I in that other dimension? His Secret Society music video. Life's a radio, gotta be tuned in. Life's like a radio, you gotta be tuned in. Yeah, definitely. MK Ultra later. I got stabbed in my motel parking lot. Yeah, man. It's crazy. I got stabbed too, man. It was crazy too. I thought I was gonna die. I swear, I was so fucking. I was gonna pull the knife out, but I remember what, like, I remember being in jail one day, and my partner, he told me, if you ever get stabbed, do not pull it out until you get to see the doctors and shit, because sometimes they be having if the knife has the ridges in it, fucking, you could pull out your guts and shit, and make shit a lot worse. You lose hella blood. He said, just, you know, if it's all the way in, just hold it. Just, like, hold it and fucking, get to the fucking doctor. Oh man, that's that's exact man. When they actually showed me, like when the lady fucking showed me the fucking knife that the was that, I was like, what the fuck? You know, it was a butcher knife, but at the time, the shit looked like a damn sword. Like that shit looked hella long. I know I was hella dizzy and shit. I was lightheaded as fuck. They put something like they fucking gave me some shit that fucked me up. They gave me something. Then they tried to give me they tried to give me Vicodin. No, I was like, no, I'm alright. I'm alright. Like, um, mysterious illnesses are often part of being targeted. I think I was being given drugs along with my twin, part of kind of a twin study. Yeah, definitely being a target. I definitely don't. I rarely want to even see him. Like if it's life or death, then yeah, of course. But you know, if it's something I can, if I feel like I can get by with it, I'm not gonna fucking. I don't want to go get shot up with some bullshit. They act like they taking care of the problem and fucking, taking care of the problem and giving me a separate issue. Fuck that. What color is the next car? Red. I heard they like to eat poo that it turns. Oh, when you hear that, Rose, I heard they like to eat poo too. That it turns them on. Black Child's Productions used to do video about their parents. Oh, wait, oh, the YouTube. Oh, wow, that's insane. Oh man, I definitely don't put it past them though. I definitely don't put it past them at all, man. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I can see him dancing around. With little poop with little what's the hors d'oeuvres, like poop hors d'oeuvres and shit. Lord have mercy, man. Look at this guy. This guy is trying hard too. Ugh. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's definitely some sick shit. Oh yeah. Well, the one you talking about, the one that just passed by? Yeah, they just got him over here looking like an idiot with his face painted and fucking looking like a woman, trying to look like a woman. He looked like a little fucking, probably is a landscaper in the day, or, some fucking construction worker or some shit. A little buff guy trying to look like a woman. Probably ain't even gay either. That just probably he probably straight as fuck. They just got him dressed him up and shit. He finna go work hard tomorrow. He finna go work hard in a motherfucking break down some bricks and knock down some houses and shit. Oh shit, it's crazy. Yeah, that car did park. It's right there. That's just a handler probably want to see if I'm probably want to see if I'm gonna get out and harass him or just see any type of interaction. The handler. Trust me, that's how whoever said they I think that was you, mischievous. You said, you beat them up and you the handler. Somehow the handler always sees. Trust me, they're there, bro. It's a trust me. Whenever they have put someone in your fucking field of vision, you got at least 6, 7, 8. No, well, not 7. You got at least 6 to 8 fucking eyes on you. At least. And at least 2 fucking recording. It's like one person's recording you for sure. Especially like when if you get out and walk up to any type of interaction, talking, anything, they're gonna record. Not necessarily that not necessarily that they know you're gonna do anything, but that it's like the lottery. If they can catch you do something at the right moment, that's a check against you. That's a strike against you. Yep, and the police out here like they're trying to trap the shit out of you. They've been trying to entrap me so fucking bad. Have people ask me for drugs. Have people ask me for coke, crystal. Have people ask me for weed. I'd be like, I don't sell weed. I don't sell that shit. What do you keep asking me for drugs for? You smoke weed? Yeah, but I don't sell it though. I'm not trying to go to jail. You can't go to jail for selling weed. No, you can't go to jail for weed. Yeah, you can if you're selling it, you dummy. You fucking, you're not paying your fucking tax-free money. The government wants a piece of that, my friend. I'm not going to jail for you. Oh, man. Ugh. The street theater videos are classics. Yeah, man. They are, bro. Definitely at the time it's not as funny as when like when you sit back and you watch like the clown look at the booty bandit just floating. When you sit back and you just watch these fucking clowns, man. Oh my goodness, man. You can get some fucking popcorn and just fucking look at the goofballs. Look at the goofballs. You see shit that you missed live when you were actually recording them. You see shit that you fucking. It's entertaining after the fact. After the fact, it's pretty entertaining. especially if you can get a map. If you can get a map, if you can get them out of character, oh man, it's like all the payback in the world. All the payback in the world. Like there was this one perp. There was this one perp. You feel me? He came out and he was telling me I couldn't park there or park wherever I was parked. He told me I couldn't park there. And this was before the time because they have certain times like it'll say no parking, or what would it say? Parking from such and such to such and such, and that's when you have to pay. That's from the time that it says you have to pay, and then anytime after that is free. So out here it's nine after at 9 o'clock is when you have to start paying the meter and shit. Or out here in this area, you have to pay at not start paying at 9 a.m. So it was way before 9 a.m. Like dude didn't even know what he was talking about when he came out, and he tried to tell me he was like, "I'm gonna call the you can't park there. Get out of the handicap. Get out of the handicap parking lot." And I was like, "What are you talking about, man?" And he was like, "Get out of there." I was like, "Oh, you're a tough guy, huh?" And I went and got my camera and shit and started recording him. Like, you could just yank his fucking, like I was yanking the shit out of his chain. Yanking the hell out of his chain. He thought he was gonna come out all fucking big and tough, like, and he was gonna intimidate me out of the fucking parking spot. Nah, buddy. No, my friend. He called me a nigger. uh, he called me a nigger. I said, "You called me a nigger?" He said, "Yeah, that's right. I called you a nigger." Cause you're acting like one. Like, oh man. Wow. He's just yanking his chain. Yanking his chain. Like I could have you arrested for I told him I could have you arrested for terrorist threats, man. What are you talking about? He got on the phone and started acting like he was gonna call the police on me. Oh man, this shit it is fun, man. It is funny, not fun. It's funny when you watch it. Not. Let me take that back. When you watch some of these clowns, they are funny. They are they're part of the street theater. They find bad actors to act crazy, very bad. They stick out like sore thumbs. Like they overdo it. They overdo it. You can, cause the crazy person, the shit comes natural. Like you can tell. You can tell. You're right. Definitely bad actors. Very bad actors. But they're the only ones that are gonna participate in something like this. You feel me? It's not no normal. You gotta be a fucking. It's mentally upstairs in your head. There's got to be something wrong with you to participate in it. I can't see it any other way. I mean, you got people telling you what to do. You gotta jump at the drop of a dime. You got other people, you got snitches watching you to make sure you do whatever it is you have to do. So if you don't do what it is you have to do, they report you. It's just like some program shit, like, or some fucking. It's crazy. And then for what? A gift card? Free housing? Free fucking housing? Like, it's not free if you gotta be a slave. Like, that when somebody tells you you gotta fucking do shit, you gotta, and especially degrading shit, like booty bandit shit, and fucking, I think that's where them letting them do the drugs comes in. They feel, oh, if I can do crystal meth, I can do this, I can do that, and the police aren't gonna trip just as long as I do this. Oh, hell yeah, I'll do that. Like, hell yeah, pass me the crystal. I'll do this all night for you, officer. Yeah, all you gotta do is let me get high. Let me get high. I'll be up all night. Crazy, 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 crazy. The police are literally creating criminals right now. The government, they're creating criminals. Criminals in the making. Already criminals, really, but they're just making them a whole new level of criminal now. Oh, what the dude's hitting the one with the stick. Oh, I'm telling you, man, there's something else, man. Them motherfuckers is clowns, bro. Look at their protector. I don't know if you guys saw him from out there. That was their protector. The police department. Hey, what's going on, Mortar? Pandemic drone tests to monitor COVID-19 infections